Hi everyone, welcome. Let's begin our session from Rav Ashlag on world peace. In this section Rav Ashlag continue and he explain הציבור ויחידים היינו הך, that the collective, that the majority and the individual, they are one. They're not in the same way that we're looking at people in the world. We think everything is separated. Rav Ashlag saying they are one. ולפיכך יש להבין שהציבור והיחידים היינו הך, ואין שום רעותה, רעעות, חולשה ליחיד מחמת השעבוד הגדול על הציבור, שאפילו חירות הציבור וחירות היחיד גם כן דבר אחד הם. He's saying that we need to know and to remember that the collective and the individual, they are one, and the freedom of the collective and the freedom of the individual, they also one thing. כי כמו שמחלקים ביניהם את הטוב, the same way that they share among them the good, כן מחלקים ביניהם את החירות, they share among them the freedom. הרי שמידות טובות ומידות רעות ומעשים טובים, so if you look at the good attributes and bad attributes and good deeds and bad actions ומעשים רעים, נערכים רק כלפי טובת הציבור. They've been, let's say, been happened just when we're talking about the collective, וכמובן אשר הדברים אמורים דווקא אם כל היחידים שבציבור ממלאים את תפקידם לציבור בשלמות, but if all the individuals inside of the collective during their work, their mission, what they supposed to do, if they fulfill their job, Rav Ashlag saying, toward the collective in a complete way, וכן נוטלים הספקתם כפי המגיע להם באמת, כלומר שלא ייטול חלק חברו, and if the person is taking or receiving just what he needs, just what he's supposed to receive, and that he says, but really what he's supposed to receive, it means that the person shouldn't take what belongs to his friend. That's a part that's very, very important, that unfortunately in this world there are many times, that when people get greedy and they want more and they doing or taking different actions to receive sometimes things that not belong to them, for whatever reason, that they want to have more or they want to feel power or feel respect or whatever those reasons. But here Rav Ashlag want to remind us, when a person is fulfilling his job in this world in a complete way toward the collective, and he receiving his fulfillment exactly according to his vessel, and is not taking the part that belonged to his friend. Now we're talking about friends. We're not talking just about friends that they are your friends. We're talking about not the ones that we are calling them friends. We're talking about the collective. So each person in this world, if he is part of us and we are part of him, so sometimes we can take energies that don't belong to us, and actually right now a different person missing from that energy, right? So not necessarily we're talking about that the person will take from his friend, the person that he knows, because we all supposed to be friends. It means we all supposed to be connected with the Creator. We all supposed to be connected with our spiritual work. So now we be called friends, connected, because if I'm doing my mission, you're doing your mission, and each person doing his mission, it means right now we are friends. Why? Because we connecting with the light of the Creator. We doing our purpose, our mission, whatever tasks that we received from the Creator. So my consciousness and my intention, it's to do my part. I'm not judging you. I'm not checking you. I'm not whining about what you're doing or not doing, right? I'm not blaming you. I just concentrate about, first of all, to fulfill my mission, because I care about you. I care about the universe. I care about my friends. I care about the collective. And this is what Rav Ashek is saying here. When we're doing that, we're fulfilling our mission in a complete way. And now we will receive what we're supposed to receive. What does it mean, Rav Ashek is saying? Without taking anything from the point of energy, or sometimes, it can be other stuff, that belong to his friend. אמנם עם קצת הציבור אינם מתנהגים כאמור, but if there is a little bit, like a small even group of people from the collective, that they don't behave in that way, הרי הפועל יוצא מזה שלא לבד, שמזיקים לציבור. So what the outcome of it? That they harming the collective. אלא שניזוקים גם בעצמם, but they don't harming just the collective, they harming themselves as well. ואין להאריך יותר בדבר ידוע ומפורסם, and we don't need to talk much about it because it's known ומפורסם, ידוע ומפורסם, אלא שהמשכנו דברים עד כה כדי להביא לפני העיניים את נקודת התורפה, כלומר אותו המקום התובע את תיקונו. So why we raise that point, Rav Ashek saying? To bring in front of our eyes that weakness, that point of weakness that the individual or the collective can have while we supposed to fulfill our mission. אותו המקום התובע את תיקונו, because that part of weakness, he is demanding it correction. So, many times in life when we have different areas that we feel weakness, we feel like something doesn't work the way we want it to work, or we feel that there is empty space over there. So according to what Rav Ashek is saying here, it's just that area that we have the weakness, we have that empty space, that area demanding from us to correct it. This is why instead of us blaming others, whining, complaining, wondering who is doing, she's doing, they doing, nations, they good, they are bad, all that we can think about, who is doing what, instead of asking the question, just a second, why I have that matter in that specific area? So it means that specific area, I have a weakness over there, and each one of us have different type of areas and different type of weaknesses, that weakness is demanding right now from us to do what? To correct it. דהיינו להראות שאינו חסר בעולם יותר, אלא רק שכל יחיד יבין את טובתו. So he says, why this empty space right now appeared? It's to show us that each individual will understand the good. Which good, Rav Ashek saying? התלוי בשירות הצודקת של כל יחיד לציבור ובחלוקה הצודקת לכל יחיד מהציבור. To show the good that each individual in his service, how his honest and complete service helping to the collective, and that everything been divided to each individual in a fair way to do that work, each individual from the collective. Because many times we can judge others, said, oh, how come she have, he have, I don't have, they have. We just fall into other people corrections. He says we need to remember and to understand that each part of the collective, because we need to complete our mission, receive in a fair way the part that he need to concentrate at and to correct it. And then he is giving his service into the collective. Which service? First of all, to make sure that I'm fulfilling my mission. And when I'm actually doing my work, now I can share, now I can give, now I can care. But I need to make sure that I'm fulfilling my mission. וזה ודאי שיש לנו עולם מלא מכל טוב, and for sure we have a world that is full with good, אלא שצריכים לדעת איך ליהנות ממנו. But he says, Rav Hashtag, but it's very important to know how to enjoy that good. So again, Rav Hashtag saying, we have, he says, it's a certain, and we need to have a certainty that this world is full with good, but we need to know how to enjoy this good. We need to know how to enjoy this good. So B'ezrat Hashem, we want to raise our consciousness and also ask from the Creator to show us and to help us. One, instead of be busy with with the negativity, who is doing what and not doing or yes doing or whatever, I want to make sure to concentrate to fulfill my mission, to do my work. And two, I want to have the certainty and the knowing that this world is full with good, and I want to know how first of all, how I can enjoy that good. And when I know, now I can share that knowledge with others. All right? So let's open our mics and share with each other Shabbat Shalom. And also it's going to be the Gregorian New Year. It's energy of the sun. So we can share with each other another Happy New Year, even though we have the main one in Rosh Hashanah. But it's another, extra energy we can all receive. And when humanity, they concentrate that this day, it's a day of a new beginning, a new year. One of the things we can meditate, if you going to be still awake, or even, before the 2024, let's say, arrived. So imagine humanity, they're in the same thought of right now, something is going to change, right? So in that moment, we can all inject the energy of blessings of the Creator, because humanity, they are connected. So we can do Ane Bekoach, we can read a verse from the Zohar, we can ask for blessing, we can ask for peace. We want to inject in people's mind, because people will be connected with their consciousness on that time or that day. We want to inject the blessings that people will be awakening to help us with our mission to bring the light of mercy into the world, and to bring redemption with mercy, and to create unity, love, human dignity, and peace in the entire world. So let's wish each other Shabbat Shalom, Happy New Beginnings, Happy New Year. Amen, amen, amen. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Love you guys. Share the light. All the best.